Hey everyone, this is Brett and
Kayla.
And our guest today,
Jade.
And this is part 2 of the after school program, What's the Buzz at the YA. So today we are going to talk more about what the whole after school program entitles, and we have our amazing leader here, Jade Remigi, and she's going to tell us about the program, what it is, how is it important, why is it beneficial to this community, just throw it out there. What's up with the program this year?
So with the program, our Monday through Thursday is going to be the same thing every day. We'll do 3rd and 4th grade. We'll come over, do homework for 15 minutes, snack. We'll filter through all the other kids doing snack, do a little bit of free time, organize games, crafts, activities like STEM ones, like Legos, marbles, all of that fun stuff.
Oh, nice.
And then our Fridays are the fun days for the kids.
Yeah, Friday get out early.
Yep. They come over and we're in the gym for about 30 minutes, and then we will split up and they can choose to go swimming or to do craft.
Oh,
And
nice.
then after that, we go into our movie day where we will have popcorn.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yes,
And
with our addition of the snow cone machine.
snow cone, I was going to say. Yes, we have a snow cone machine, so now we can get them all, get them those snow cones. Things are so good.
Sugared up before they
Sugared
go
up
home.
before they go home. Well, hopefully we get the wiggles out when they go swimming and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So, we also have, I know you've been planning other fun things. Like once a month, we're going to have maybe certain things. I know I was contacted by the people at Trails and Tails,
Yeah.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember what they did?
It is therapy horses.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
usually once a month we will try to do a fun activity for the kids on Fridays, whether it's drones or miniature pony, the therapy horses, whatever we find for the kids that we think they would enjoy.
Yeah. No, and I know we talked about kind of getting some of the raptors, birds,
The
not
falcons.
the dinosaur raptors. That's their technical term, but like a falcon or a hawk. I mean, I'm huge into falconry.
Yes.
I love that stuff, and we know that Chris Remigi, of no relation to this Remigi, but he does falconry around here, and I know we've reached out to him. There's a few other things. We've had the fire truck come down. We have 4-H that comes down and does a lot of cool
4-H
things.
comes down quite often.
Yeah, which is really good. We love the partnership that we have with them, and they do an awesome job with all the stuff that they do. I've been in there when some of their leaders are here, and they're all the kids are just glued to them.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I love this information because they make it fun.
They do.
And they do a great job with it, but we also want to kind of weave in some more more exciting things, like those gems around town.
Yeah.
I mean, I think those are the fun things. So, but why? I mean, I'm a parent. I got a 7 and a 3-year-old. So, why is it beneficial for me to put my kid in this program? What do you think? What do you think the kids get from this, other than getting their wiggles out and stuff like that?
I would say that the top thing is they get to build friendships.
Yeah,
They
it's true.
like kindergartners, 4th graders. It's all the different grades. They intermingle, they become friends, and they just continuously play games together.
So you said intermingle. I
Yes.
know last year, towards the end of the program, we tried something.
Yeah.
Are we going to implement this
Yes,
again
we
this year?
are.
Well, what is this? I'm excited about this.
So it is like the Triwizard Tournament in Harry Potter, where it'll be 4 different houses competing against each other. So they can get points by helping pick up, being nice to their friends, just anything can help get points.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
So it helps build camaraderie across the classes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's
And then
awesome.
your older kids kind of get to learn how to be a mentor to your younger kids.
Yep.
That's cool.
How do they get points?
Well, they can just help clean out of nowhere. They can be nice to their friends. They can there's a whole list of random things that they can do that can get points. for
Who
them.
decides they get points? Who's the headmaster, headmistress, or the teachers? It's obviously the counselors, but
Yes.
do all the counselors get that ability? And
We'll start off with probably just me doing it.
Okay.
And then we'll go into, once we all know exactly what the points earned are, then it'll be all the counselors can do it.
so can they lose points?
They can lose points.
Oh, know, so instead of timeout, you know, because who wants to sit out? You know, like, and that's one thing that we've talked about quite a bit too, is like, you know, timeouts, they can be effective, but, you know, we're not here to put kids into timeout. We want them to get their wiggles out. We want them to have fun with their friends. So I know that you talked about, you know, the whole idea behind outcomes and consequences, and their decisions can now mean that, and it doesn't just affect them. It's kind of like a, you know, group, and it's like, you know, you want to be proud of your house and you do that, so it's kind of a alternative to some of that.
Yes.
So, and that was an awesome idea. I know you had that idea last year, and you wanted to try it out the last week and build it in there, and I think doing it again this year would just be awesome. I think it'll make everything go.
Yeah.
It'll be a fresh kind of take on the program.
Yep, and it went over really well last year too.
Yeah, the kids loved it.
It had a better response than
So do we have any
sitting
idea
out.
of what the house names are going to be?
We might just start off with the Harry Potter houses, and then we can work into seeing them picking out their houses for their team.
Yeah. Hufflepuff all the way.
My son is obsessed with Harry Potter.
I know.
I love
Slytherin.
that.
Him and Oliver talk about it all the
Yeah.
time. Like I've seen them out there, you know, talking about spells and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
They are out there in the pool casting spells.
Casting
all the
spells.
time.
That's awesome. I mean, but that's the thing is like, Oliver and Carson would have never, like, they're different grades.
Yeah.
They would have never built that relationship or met that.
And now they're so close.
And now they're close. I mean, we even had Emerson, who, I mean, her story is just kind of amazing. I mean, I know when you came, you talked about how there was just like, you know, this metaphorical umbilical cord still.
Yes.
Where,
She would not leave my side.
and now it's just like a 180.
Right. She's like running the place.
I was gonna say, yeah, she has her coffee ladies in the morning. She has like her afternoon coffee people, or the people she chats with there. Like, she does such an amazing job, and it's really cool to see that. Like, and those coffee ladies, they just absolutely love her. It's like the moment she walks in the door. I was in there the other day or whatever, and she literally walked in, and it was like, oh, let's get this chair for Emmy. And it's like, it's just like, that's so cool to see. Like, you know, that's the kind of atmosphere we love here, you know, and that's going to be exactly what you build too, and that's exactly what you have in there. And I mean, there's going to be bad days and good days, you know, we take it all in strides, but like for the most part, like our job for the after school program, and you've told me this many times, is we want to nurture these kids. We want to build relationships and friendships, help them with that social, you know, navigation. And I think that's what they the relationship building and social navigation is the huge things they gain from this. Just because they don't get that. Like, you know, you go to school, which, you know, school is meant to be learning, reading, writing, and arithmetic. You know, you're there to learn. So, you know, they have recess, you know, 2-3 times a day, which is good. But like here, it's like you are in a social atmosphere amongst all these grades, and it helps build that. It helps teach your younger ones that social interaction, and it helps teach the older ones a kind of a mentor interaction.
And how to be more tolerant of the little ones.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of them, when they start, they may not know like how to play with a little one because they're only used to being in their grade. So then by the end of it, they're totally like a big brother, a big sister, you know. It's cool to see. And I think that's great, because we've even seen people that are counselors now that were part of this program growing up as well, and it's so amazing to see. So I really gotta stop saying that. Anyway, we have to acknowledge how important that is, you know, seeing the kids become the counselors as they get older. They understand that the importance of that for them when they were growing up. So, but anyway, I mean, that's kind of what we're here for, is really talk about that. And I thank you, Jade, for coming on and chatting with Kayla and I. And we have obviously we part one talked a lot about the logistics side of things, where, you know, the price, the time frame, and all that. We have a lot of schools starting up. The program will officially start August 17th. We follow when Holdridge Elementary starts, so that's when we will start there. I know we have a few schools like Loomis that starts the 10th and Legacy that starts the 21st. But we will start the August 17th. We follow that Holdridge schedule, which All Saints is just August 16th. So
We do offer, we'll be doing the bus to pick up some kids, and like I said last time, it's $60 a week. The price hasn't changed since last year. It hasn't changed at all. It's still that $60 a week, which breaks down to that $4 per hour. Yeah. Which to me, I'm looking at my daycare, and I'm just like, man, daycare's not cheap, but we also offer more. Like we really push to try to make sure that we are integrated with the kids. Like the counselors are playing, they're having fun, and I'm excited for this next year. This will be your first full year leading the entire program. I'm really excited for Jade to do it. She's over here like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous a little bit, but you got a major support system here. Outside of not ordering things 100% on time, but that's besides the point. No, we got our supplies. We're getting ready for everything. Just a reminder, we do have the Fill Your Backpack membership drive. That starts next Tuesday.
Yes.
So you bring in some school supplies, and one of the things we're going to do is we're going to spread that amongst all the schools that participated last year in the after-school program. So Holdridge, All Saints, Loomis, and Legacy. We're going to take all the stuff that we get from there, and we're going to spread it around those. The schools the parents from the schools that support us, we want to support them back. So we'll spread that around there. Otherwise, what do you guys have? Closing comments, thoughts?
No.
Sweet. So, yeah, come in, sign up. We do have a max enrollment this year at 60 kids. We're always right at that or above that. So make sure you get in here fast and get your kids signed up. We don't want you to miss out. We will have a waiting list as we continue to grow our staff here. Because like I said last time, we want to make sure that the kids that we have here, that our staff is trained, knowledgeable, and are able to give that 100% best atmosphere and attention to our kids. So as we continue to grow our staff, we will make sure that we open that list or call the people back. So why don't you make sure just to buzz on down to that subscribe button and hit that, because when we hit 100 subscribers, we will be giving away a free YMCA tumbler. It kind of looks like this right here. They're pretty cool. It's these tumblers right here. This has got my nerdy stuff on it, but they're like this. We'll be giving away one of those, and then when we start marching towards that 500 mark, we'll have another giveaway. But once we start getting closer to that, we'll talk about that. So otherwise, yeah, leave a comment, let us know how it is, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Have a good day.